Arne Slot is set to enter the Liverpool dugout in the coming weeks once Jurgen Klopp's farewell from Anfield is paraded on Sunday, and it appears that the Dutchman is already getting to work, with reports suggesting he's sounded out a move to Benfica star Antonio Silva. Slot has the monumental task of replacing the German in the dugout after 9 success-laden years at Anfield, winning 8 trophies and coming incredibly close to much more than that, only for Real Madrid and Manchester City to halt them at the final hurdle. Whilst there has been a drop-off at the end of this season and a suspected one once Slot joins in the summer, that can be narrowed down with some strong recruitment, and Slot has reportedly named one of his top targets already, with Silva, called fantastic in the past, being the man to wanted to come in and form a formidable relationship with Virgil van Dijk. Antonio Silva, Liverpool transfer latest. Reports linking the Reds to new stars are beginning to flood in. A report by Real Madrid Confidential suggests that whilst Silva's name has been talked about frequently within circles at the La Liga champions, it appears that he will join Liverpool in the summer, with Real failing to table an offer for his services. Slot has supposedly issued Michael Edwards and the rest of Liverpool's entourage to have carried out their recruitment already before he has even taken to the throne, and that includes Silva, who is in Madrid's eyesight. Joel Matip is leaving at the end of the season with his contract expiring, and whilst Van Dijk remains the main star in defense at Anfield, Ibrahima Konate hasn't been at his best this season. Joe Gomez has filled in elsewhere across the defense, and Jarell Quansah is still young, despite his top performances this season. As such, another defender will be needed to add Champions League quality to Liverpool's defense, something that Silva boasts in abundance after his breakthrough at Benfica and for the Portuguese national team in recent seasons. The defender's price tag has been labelled at £85 million before, though, which could be a sticking point. Antonio Silva is much needed at Liverpool. The Reds need to add a top young centre-back to their ranks. Silva would add quality, both defensively and on the ball, to Liverpool's defence, while also setting them up for the future once Van Dijk departs. The Dutchman is 32, and with the rest of Liverpool's backline being relatively young, there is a need to source a replacement to learn from him now before he starts to decline. Silva has already made almost 100 appearances for Benfica despite being just 20 years of age, and with 9 caps for his country, he appears to be a certified top young star with the world at his feet. Slot could also strengthen in other areas in the summer, though it is so far unknown as to what Liverpool need. A defensive midfielder would be a great start. Wataru Endo has been a decent, steely addition to the Reds' ranks after joining from Stuttgart last season, but when comparing him to the other number 6s in the league, namely Rodri and Declan Rice, they are a class apart and have been vital in Manchester City and Arsenal's respective success this season. Elsewhere, a right winger to compete with Mohamed Salah would be a wise option. Harvey Elliott has shown in midfield this season and he has offered a solid option on the right, but a more natural option could be sought after, especially with reports linking Salah with an exit in the summer. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe for the latest Liverpool news updates.